1b. At home. If someone asks you, "Hey, where are you?" don't answer, "I'm in the home." No, answer, "I'm at home." Listen and repeat after me. Iron. Don't say iron. No, iron. Iron. Electric toothbrush. This is a tooth, and this is a brush, and this is a toothbrush. Electric means it uses battery. Washing machine. Washing machine. Hoover. You can also call it vacuum cleaner or Hoover. Cooker. Americans say stove. Fridge. Fridge or refrigerator. Rubbish bin. Rubbish bin. Telephone. Sponge. Sponge. Brush, iron, and Hoover can be both nouns or verbs. What is this thing? It's an iron. This is a brush or verb. I brush my teeth using a toothbrush. I iron the clothes. Now, can you repeat all the words? One more time, quickly. Iron, toothbrush, washing machine, Hoover, cooker, fridge, rubbish bin, telephone, sponge. Now listen to the comic strip, then read it out in groups. Read it out means with a loud voice. When you read it with a loud voice.
I hoover twice a week. All those carpets, I'm always tired.
I hoover, verb. Twice means 2 times. A week, every week. All those carpets. This is a carpet. I'm always tired, always, all the time. Tired, I have no more energy to continue doing this. I need some rest.
I always iron the clothes. I usually iron for hours. It isn't boring, but I get so hot.
Iron here is a verb. I iron the clothes. I usually is like always. Always, all the time. Usually, most of the time. For hours. For is not number 4. No, for hours means I continue doing that for many hours, for long hours. I get so hot. I become so hot.
This family talks on the phone all day. I often get a headache. How often do you brush Mrs. Fisher's teeth?
3 times a day. She's got 32 teeth. That's a lot of work.
All day, from the beginning of the day till the end. I often, silent T, often. You can also say often, but that's not very common. Now, often, usually, and always, always, usually, often, sometimes, and never are called adverbs of frequency. We use them to tell if something happens all the time or most of the time. I often get a headache. I have a headache. We have get here, but the meaning is different. Get here means become. I become hot. I get a headache. I have a headache. Headache is pain in the head. Headache. Headache. How often? Now this is used to ask questions. If you want to know how many times does someone do something. How often do you brush? Brush here is a verb. Mrs. Fisher's teeth. Tooth, 1. Teeth, more than 1. 3 times a day. A day, every day. 3 times every day. She's got 32 teeth. That's a lot of work. Too much work.
I always do the washing up and there isn't a dishwasher to help me. My brother, the blue sponge, washes the car once a month. I want to wash the car too.
Do the washing up. Wash the dishes. Washing up. And there isn't a dishwasher. Dishwasher is a machine that washes the dishes. The blue sponge, this is the blue sponge, washes the car once a month. Once means 1 time. We have twice here. Twice, 2 times, and we have 3 times here. Once, twice, 3 times. I want to wash the car too, as well.
I want to do the washing.
And I want to cook dinners.
Let's all change jobs.
Do the washing. Wash the clothes in the washing machine. There's a difference between do the washing. We have do the washing up. Do the washing, wash the clothes. Do the washing up, wash the dishes. Cook, prepare food by combining ingredients and heating them. Let's is short for let us. Change jobs, switch the household chores that we do.
Great idea. Who wants to do my job?
Nobody wants to do his job. Right, T for true or F for false. The Fisher family, Fisher is their last name. Hoover the house twice a month. False, twice a week. The iron doesn't like ironing because it's boring. No, it's not boring, but it gets so hot. The phone never is one of the adverbs of frequency. It means it doesn't happen. The phone doesn't get headaches. That's wrong. I often get a headache. Mrs. Fisher brushes her teeth every day. Remember, this is present simple. With I say, I brush my teeth. She brushes her teeth every day. That's correct. 3 times each day. The Fisher family haven't got a dishwasher. That's true. No dishwasher to help me. The blue sponge washes the car once a week, 1 time. Every week? No, 1 time every month, not every week. The yellow sponge wants to wash the car. Yes, I want to wash the car too. The fridge wants to become a cooker. That's true. I want to cook dinner. The fridge said that. 3. Complete with the words in the box. Read the words does, take, brush, iron, tidies, do, hoover, cooks. All of them are verbs. We add s to the verb in the present simple if the subject is he, she, or it. I do my homework. You do your homework. He does his homework. Now we added es here because the verb do ends in o. After double s, sh, ch, x, or o, we add es, not just s. We change y into I and then add es for all verbs ending in y. Tidy, tidies. Now, what nouns come with the verb do? You can do the washing up. You can do your homework. You can do the washing. Take. When you take something, you get hold of it. However, take out means you hold something and you take it outside. Brush. You could brush your teeth or brush your hair. Iron. You iron the clothes. Tidy. When you arrange the room. Do. Now we covered do, it's the same here. Do or does, they are the same. Hoover. You can hoover the carpet. Cook. You could cook lunch, breakfast, or dinner. Now let's complete with the words. I always out the rubbish after dinner. I always take out the rubbish. On Tuesdays, my mom does the washing. She washes the clothes. And on Wednesdays, I iron the clothes. How many times? Once, twice, 3 times? You can also ask using how often. How often do you brush your teeth? Can you help me hoover the carpet? Mary often her room. She tidies her room on Thursday mornings, but she never cleans the windows. My sister sometimes cooks lunch on Thursdays. I never do the washing up. My mom does it. Grammar. Adverbs of frequency. These are the adverbs of frequency, and these are sentences in the present simple. Alex plays football. Alex doesn't play tennis. Now, if you forgot what the present simple is, please watch the previous video, 1A3 grammar, before you continue. Now, what we want is to put these adverbs of frequency in these sentences. Where do we put them? We put them before the verb. Now this is the verb. We put always, usually, often, sometimes before the verb. Alex usually, Alex sometimes plays. Always before the verb. Here we have the verb be. Where do we put it? We put it after. After the verb be. Am, is, and are. Mark is always. I am usually out with friends. You are sometimes out with friends. Questions are different. If you have the verb be, and if it's a question, you don't put it after the verb be. You put it after the subject. The subject is Mark. Is Mark always? Is Mark sometimes? Now, what about never? We say, Alex never plays basketball. Now, this sentence is affirmative. It is like this, right? Alex always plays. Alex never plays. But the meaning is negative. When you say Alex never plays, it means Alex doesn't play, right? You never use not with never. You don't say Alex doesn't never play tennis. No, that's not correct, okay? Don't use not with never. Now here, Mark isn't always. We say Mark is never late at night. Good. What about questions? Answer the question. Does Alex always play football? You say yes, he does, or no, he doesn't. What if we want to ask if he always does that or usually does that? We ask using how often. How often does he or how often do you play football? How do we answer? We can say he plays football every day. We can say he plays 3 times a week, twice a week, once a week. or he always plays football. All these answers are correct. Now here, answer. Is Mark always out with friends? Yes, he is, or no, he isn't. Ask with how often. How often is Mark out with friends? He is every day out with friends, or 3 times a week, or he's always out with friends. Now, put the words in the correct order. In the correct order means which word comes first to make sentences. Okay, this sentence is affirmative, right? And we have takes out. This is the verb. So it is like this example. This is the verb, this is the subject, and this is the adverb of frequency. What do? First, we put the subject, then the adverbs of frequency, then the verb. We say Arnold never takes out the rubbish. Very easy. Now this sentence is negative, and this is the verb. It's like this example. First, I don't often play football on weekdays. This sentence is affirmative. Susan sometimes watches TV after school. Now this is a question using how often. It's like this question. You ask, how often do you see your cousins? Easy. Five, listen. Listen to 3 dialogues and answer the questions. Choose A, B, or C. How often? How many times? Does Colin brush his teeth? Brush his teeth. Once, twice, or 3 times a day. Who usually does the washing up? Washes the dishes? Sally, Mary, or maybe both? What does Tanya never do? She never cooks, or she never hoovers, or she never irons. Now listen.
1.
Ow!
What's wrong, Colin?
It's my tooth. It hurts.
Do you eat a lot of sweets?
Not really.
Do you brush your teeth twice or 3 times a day?
No, just once. After breakfast.
There's your problem.
2. Sally, can you do me a favour?
What?
Can you help me with the washing up?
What? No way, Mary. It's always my job. You never do it.
I know, but I've got a lot of homework and...
That's what you always say. Do it before Mum comes home.
3.
Hey, Tanya, do you do any housework?
Not really. I sometimes cook dinner and hoover the house, that's all.
So does your sister help out at all?
Yes, she always irons the clothes, but I never do it. I hate ironing.
Me too. So while she irons, what do you do?
I usually watch TV.
Nice.
Now choose the correct answer. Only continue this video if you want to check.
Ow!
What's wrong, Colin?
It's my tooth. It hurts.
Do you eat a lot of sweets?
Not really.
Do you brush your teeth twice or 3 times a day?
No, just once. After breakfast.
There's your problem.
Sweets, food that contains sugar, like candy. Just once. Once.
Sally, can you do me a favour?
What?
Can you help me with the washing up?
What? No way, Mary. It's always my job. You never do it.
I know, but I've got a lot of homework and...
That's what you always say. Do it before Mum comes home.
Do me a favor. I need your help. No way. I'm not gonna do it. Impossible. It's always my job. I always do the washing up. That's Sally.
Hey, Tanya, do you do any housework?
Not really. I sometimes cook dinner and hoover the house, that's all.
So does your sister help out at all?
Yes, she always irons the clothes, but I never do it. I hate ironing.
Me too. So while she irons, what do you do?
I usually watch TV.
Nice.
Do you do any housework? Housework like cleaning or washing or hoovering. Tanya's sister always irons the clothes, but Tanya never does that. She never irons. Talk in pairs with a partner about how often, once, twice, 3 times, you and other members of your family, like your brothers or sisters, do housework, like ironing or cleaning. When you talk, don't be afraid. Don't worry. It's okay if you make mistakes, if you say something wrong. Okay, no problem. How often do you hoover the house? Once a week. What about you? I never hoover the house. My mom hoovers the carpet and I tidy the house. How often do you do the washing up? I love doing the washing up, but I never cook. My sister does that. I sometimes cook dinner for my family. My brother often takes out the rubbish. Thank you for watching this video. If you like it, please share it with friends. I will leave you now with the workbook exercises. I'll catch you in the next video, inshallah. Goodbye.